Find the derivative of the function. F of x equals cube root of x times the quantity square root of x plus 3. Because we have two variable expressions being multiplied, this tells us to use the product rule. And the product rule states if you have two functions in terms of x, u and v, and we want to take the derivative of this product, we will need to leave the first function alone and multiply it by the derivative of the second function, and add to that the second function times the derivative of the first function. So that being said, the cube root of x will be the first function and the square root of x plus 3 will be the second function. Before I can take the derivative of this, I really need to switch these two variable expressions into something with a rational exponent. So the cube root of x is the same thing as writing x to the 1/3 power. The square root of x plus 3 is the same thing as writing x to the 1/2 power plus 3. So I will be using this version and this version of the functions so we can find the derivative using the power rule. So the first function, actually the derivative, f prime of x, is the first function, x to the 1/3 power, times the derivative of x to the 1/2 power plus 3. And to that we are going to add the second function, x to the 1/2 power plus 3, times the derivative of x to the 1/3 power. So now, in order to keep doing this derivative, we need to find these particular derivatives within our quotient rule. Product rule. So that leaves us with x to the 1/3 power times the derivative of x to the 1/2 power plus 3 is 1 over 2 x to the 1/2 power plus x to the 1/2 power plus 3 times the derivative of x to the 1/3 power. That derivative is 1 over 3 times x to the 2/3 power. One thing we can do to clean up this expression is factor out an x to the 1/3 power from this term and from this term. And how that helps us is that when we factor out an x to the 1/3 power, this x over here in the denominator will turn into an x to the first power. So when you factor out an x to the 1/3 power, we're left with a 1 over 2 x to the 1/2 power plus x to the 1/2 power plus 3, all of that times 1 over 3x. And here is your final answer.